back like I never left. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time of seeing my face, you are so welcome on this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I am back like I never left. So you guys, it's been a long time since I posted a video last. Not a very long time. I think my last video was about 3 weeks ago. And it's not because I actually don't want to post. It's just that I really needed a break. I just really needed a break from YouTube, from filming and everything. And I'm going to get into some of the reasons why I actually needed this break. It's not as if I just decided to, take a break out of nowhere. I mean, a lot of times people that watch you on YouTube, they don't really know what it takes behind the scenes to keep putting out content every week, every 3 days, keep putting out regular content. Okay, so I'm going to get into all of the reasons why I just really needed to take a quick break, because I was really getting very drained. But I'm going to get into all of that. So guys, before we get into all of that, let's quickly look at this gorgeous wig I got from Irresistible Me. If you've been following my channel for a while, I've done a couple of wig reviews from this brand, and their wigs are always on point. Now I'm going to leave all the details in the description box below. If you're interested in this wig, I'm going to leave all the details, and also you can get a discount if you're using my discount code as well. So all of that will be in the description box if you're interested in the wig. I'm just going to let you guys watch me, install it, because this is not our first wig review. All the details and everything about the wig will be in my description box. But so let's just get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I would say is that I mentioned already that a lot of times people don't really know what it takes, YouTubers or people that put out content regularly, what it takes them on a regular basis to come out and keep posting, especially if you're not a very extroverted person. If you're naturally introverted, it can actually be a lot, because even when you're filming videos, most times it's not as if anybody is there with you, but you're still interacting. It's still a kind of social interaction. Okay, and a lot of times after doing it for a long time, you find that your social battery actually runs out, especially someone like me, you have so many other things in your life that you're running simultaneously, and you also have to come and film in-person videos. Okay, a lot of times that can actually be a lot, especially if you've been doing it for a while. Now a lot of times it doesn't really have to be necessarily the filming. You also have to interact with your subscribers, and if you are posting on multiple platforms, maybe you also interact on Instagram, you post your content on Instagram, you have to keep interacting with your followers. You have to keep interacting with people that are subscribed to you. You can't just post your videos and go. Okay, that's not how it works. And as you are actually creating content, you are also taking in content. You are watching other people's content, because you don't just post the content and leave. A lot of times before you can even post anything, most times you watch other YouTubers to see what other people are doing or see what other people are saying, and this kind of thing, it kind of runs down your social battery, especially if you are always online. And with me, I found that the more I just posted, the more I kept being online all the time, the more I just kept feeling drained. Honestly, generally I'm not the most extroverted person, but a lot of times all these things can just be too much, and that is why I feel sometimes it's just okay to take a break. If you're feeling that it's just too much for you, take a step back sometimes and just get yourself. And for me as well, I also wanted to rest, the whole sometimes filming of vlogs. I just wanted to do some things in my life that I don't have to feel the need to vlog or record, if that makes any sense. Because for the longest time, sometimes I would want to do something, I'll be thinking of, okay, how would I film it, how would I record that, how would I put this into a vlog and all of that. But I really enjoyed this time that I just didn't have to worry about that. I took a trip, I traveled, and honestly I did not even record one single thing. I just enjoyed everything in the moment, and it has been so long since I did something like that, and I really enjoyed it. Because a lot of times you find that when you're vlogging, sometimes it's you're not really in the moment, and when you put down the camera or put down your phone or whatever and just like enjoy the company of people around you, it is so much more different. It is so much more enjoyable, and that is something that I really wanted to experience again, because being a YouTuber, you need to know how to strike a balance between always being on your camera, always trying to record the best footages to post and vlog, and also knowing when to really enjoy time with your family and close friends. And a lot of times in the bid to continue posting and remain consistent, you can just begin to blur these lines, and this is something that you don't want to, especially for me. I don't want to keep doing. I just want to sometimes have some time off, time away, because in a way YouTube is enjoyable, but it's actually kind of work. Okay, what it takes to put together a video most times on a weekly schedule, actually, like on a maybe every 3 day schedule or every week schedule, it's actually a lot. I used to do I used to post a bit more frequently, like 3 times a week, and at the point I just had to tell myself the truth, because the schedule was not really allowing me to do other things in my life. So I just had to take a cut back a bit, because it was quite a lot. And I honestly clap for YouTubers that can really post 3 videos per week indefinitely. I know what it takes to do that, and I understand how how it can be such a big deal, how it can take a toll on you, on people around you, on your family. So anyway, I just wanted to come back after my break to just tell you guys a little bit of what happened, because a lot of times people that are watching on YouTube, people that see you, it kind of looks easy, but it even takes a lot to come and like record videos. And while you're recording the video, it's not as if anybody is there with you, but you are still somehow interacting. When you're posting, you're consuming content, and this keeps going on for a while, until at a point you just feel so drained, especially if you're not really somebody that likes social media a lot. If you like social media a lot, it might be too much for you. And in the end, I feel like it's good to document things, but sometimes you need to have some private moments and also live in the moment. Okay, back to this gorgeous wig. If you're interested, I'm going to leave my discount code as well in the description box, as well as the link to the website. If you're interested in getting this wig, you can clearly see the length of the wig is making sense, and the quality and texture of this wig is so on point for me. I feel like the wig suited my skin color, and the color of the wig is just so natural looking. It looks almost like real hair. It's light, fluffy, and it really makes sense. So if you're interested, I will leave all the description in all the details in the description box, and you can look into getting this wig if you want. But honestly, thank you Irresistible Me for sending me this gorgeous wig. So these are some of the things that I like to do if I really feel like I need to just take a step back most of the time, or recharge myself, especially if I'm burnt out from using a lot of social media or a lot of social interactions. So for me, the best thing, this is like the number one, the best way is just to take a break. It's the most necessary thing to do if possible, because I don't really think this is for everybody. Not everybody can do this. I already said that this was the step that I took. I just tried to identify what it was that was causing me burnout, and I just decided to take a step back from it. So for you just have to decide what exactly it is that is causing you to be burnt out, and just take a break from anything social media. If possible, just like leave your phone, leave anything that requires screen time. Try as much as possible to just give yourself some time away from social media. That might actually help you. So for me, the other thing I like to do when I am like facing something like this, especially if I'm finding that I'm just struggling most times because of how burnt out I feel, is that I try to set boundaries. If possible, I just try to set boundaries, because a lot of times you might want to just take a break from social media, but you might not have that luxury. Not a lot of people have the luxury of just unplugging everything. And if you're one of those people that you're finding it difficult, or perhaps because of your work or family or something, you just cannot unplug from social media at the moment, perhaps boundaries is a good way to go. Just have some limits, have some time, and to enforce this, you have some particular time that you're going to spend on social media. And you can have some trackers, like all those features that actually track the amount of time that you spend on social media and tell you when you're going over the limits. you can use some of those apps or trackers to make sure that you are staying within your boundaries. This would help you ensure that you are burnt out, but at least you are making sure, or you are trying to make sure that it doesn't get worse, because it can actually get worse. Another thing you can actually do is, if you really must stay on your social media, try as much as possible to just curate your feed, like whatever it is that is causing you to stress out, or maybe a lot of negativity. Like if you're coming in contact with such things, a lot of times can actually cause you to just feel burnt out after a while. So I would just maybe recommend that, if possible, try as much as possible to mute or unfollow accounts that are always bringing stress and negativity to you. Like, just take a step back from some of this. It would actually really help you. So some of the other things I actually like to do when I'm feeling like this is just engage in offline activities. Try and start up maybe exercising, cooking, whatever it is. If you have another interest that doesn't have to do with social media or being online, I would say that now, or this period, would be a great time to explore these interests. So if possible, just try as much as possible to develop some activities, maybe spending time with your loved ones. This could actually be another way to just stay offline. Try and do more things that require you to be offline. Anything that requires you to have a screen or be on the screen, just avoid it for a while, for as long as you can, because a lot of people cannot actually just like take off like this. But if you can, this would be the best way to just take a while to get back yourself. But for me, I just like to take that break off everything, take my time and go back to the basics, just recover a bit before I come back again. So also, you might want to consider some of the things about social media. What is it exactly that is causing you to be burnt out? Okay, a lot of times you might not really identify. Is it the constant comparison? Is it the information overload? What exactly is it that is always causing you to feel so burnt out? And if you can be able to identify this, that is a better step in order to curtail these things that are making you feel burnt out on social media or social interactions generally. Especially if you're on the, you're a bit introverted. If you're a bit introverted, you just need to, know when it is time to withdraw and just like get back yourself. For me, the last thing I also like to do, if I'm not able to just off everything, is just to limit my notifications. Anything from social media I don't really need to see, just like off everything, remove them, limit the notifications that can come in, let it be only essential. So remove the non-essential notifications until I can really know that if a notification comes into my phone, that it is something necessary I need to look at. And that is what I feel that you can also do if you are suffering from, you just like need to just take some break. This is something I like to do, and a lot of times you might not really realize that this is what is going on. Sometimes it might take you a while to really figure out that is this excessive use of this phone that is always making you feel so drained, so tired. So there's just that feeling, and you would actually know if you're going through something like that. So I feel like this is actually something that you can do. But let me know if this video has been helpful to you. I just wanted to share some of the things that I do and what exactly caused me to take such a long break from YouTube. And I feel like, this is not the first time I've done something like this, just like take some time away from social media to just recover myself. And even though I didn't really want you guys to feel it, I just wanted to upload as normal and everything. The last upload I wanted to do was not ready in time, and I just leave it until I am ready to come back and film a sit down video with you guys. But thank you guys for watching. I'm back like I never left. Let's continue from where we stopped, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.